audience remembers their 18th birthday, right? For many of us, including me, that birthday was surrounded by loved ones, finishing a meaningful accomplishment like high school education, getting to open up lots of gifts and celebrating a future full of potential. Now, take a moment and imagine your 18th birthday if you're in the foster care system and you were never permanently adopted. Your 18th birthday signifies something very different. For you, it means homelessness, dropping out of high school in your senior year, losing whatever connections you've been able to build, and a future very uncertain. My name is Emily Marchese, and I'm the Executive Director of Roots and Wings. And we serve aged-out foster youth between the ages of 18 and 24 with comprehensive wraparound services to turn that story into one of independence, self-sufficiency, and success. One of those stories is Francis. Francis was put into the foster care system when he was just 12 years old after suffering repeated physical and sexual abuse and witnessing a brutal attack between his parents. He spent the next 6 years of his young life moving between 17 different high schools by the time he turned 18. Imagine what happens to an 18-year-old without any family or responsible adults in his life. Well, in America, by the age of 23, kids who age out of the foster care system are 5 times more likely to get arrested, 4 times more likely to receive government assistance, only 25% have completed high school, and only 6% have earned a college degree. We wouldn't accept that for our own children. And these are our kids, all of ours, the kids who were never adopted. We were founded in 1999 by a woman who dedicated her volunteer hours to helping kids in the foster care system. And she saw this huge drop-off when they turned 18. They completely fell off the community's radar. And like each and every one of you here today, instead of saying someone should really do something about that problem, she said, I will be the one to do something about this issue in our community, and she founded Roots and Wings. Roots and Wings provides apartments, 2 or 3 bedroom apartments that are scattered site throughout the community. We pair roommates, participants in the program together. We give them groceries, counseling, case management, financial literacy, everything that it takes in order for them to be independent and self-sufficient. We have 24/7 staff, but they're not living on site. So that means if you forget your keys or you're playing your music too loud, you can call us, but then we're going to text you the phone number of a locksmith and say good luck. Or we're going to tell you, go down the hallway and apologize to your neighbor. So it's independent living skills with some training wheels, where my team knows when to step back and let them figure it out, and when to come in with a loving hand and show the way. Every single person's journey through our program is different. Everything is customized and tailored to their experience. This year, we're going to open up 4 new apartments to serve 10 aged-out foster youth. That means we have to get 10 beds, 10 mattresses, 10 laptops, groceries, toasters, the list goes on. And you know how much money we have to spend on those supplies? Absolutely nothing. Because we have over 200 volunteers who are crazy about our kids and would do anything to give them a safe place to live. Last month, we opened up a new apartment, and we had a girl from our wait list eager to move in. And as we talked to her about her move-in date, it became clear that she was precariously housed in an unsafe environment, and we had to hit the fast-forward button and move things along much more quickly than we thought. So we send out a flare to our volunteers, and within 1 weekend, everything that we needed for that apartment was purchased, lugged up 3 flights of stairs. They assembled impossible IKEA furniture. They went to the grocery store and they stocked that fridge, and Monday morning, she moved in. And it wasn't perfect. We still had lots of boxes that had to be opened, but she was safe and she was home with Roots and Wings. But we don't just do housing. We put a huge priority on education. A lot of similar agencies will say you can either work full-time or go to school full-time. We put the priority on education because we believe that's what's truly going to make a transformational, permanent difference in our young adults' lives. We want them to have something that no one will ever be able to take away from them, and that's a diploma. For Francis, he came to us from a park bench. We moved him into an apartment with another young adult in the program. We paired him with volunteers who were able to do tutoring, and he slowly earned his GED and then made significant progress towards his 4-year diploma while being paired with a mentor who served as a coach for his success. He met with my team every week for case management, for counseling, and slowly he learned to trust them. Today, Francis has earned his GED and his 4-year diploma, and he volunteered to come last month and set up the apartment for the next kid in the program, happily chatting with the team the whole way. Every year, we have a holiday party for the young adults in the program, as it's one of the first times that they're able to celebrate as a community. For Francis, we gave him a winter coat and the Game of Thrones books, a couple of things, luxury items that were on his wish list. And he asked me if he could open the gifts in my office. He was too overcome with emotion and vulnerability to be able to do that in front of everyone else. It was the first time anyone had ever given him a gift. For Francis, just like all Roots and Wings graduates, he will exit into a safe and stable place to live. He will have his GED like 86% of our graduates. He has made significant progress towards his 4-year diploma, just like 85% of our graduates. He will be independent of government assistance, just like 79% of our graduates. For the 800 young adults exiting foster care every year in New Jersey, there's a cost of $218 million in welfare, Medicaid, incarceration costs, and lost wages. That cycle ends today with Francis, who is leading a productive, self-sufficient life in the community. We serve 40 young adults a year, and we have many more times that on our wait list. Please help us to grow and serve more young adults who deserve roots in the community and wings to the world. Thank you.